Very bubbly, energetic, vibrant, yet simple individual.
Jewan, very simple guy, really down to earth.
Former Miss India Guyana 2011, radio broadcaster, dancer, dance choreographer. I was a grade 4 teacher at once. Modeling.
Love going to the gym. I'm a physical trainer. And I do a bit of modeling.
I've been on television ads, like the digital ad. So I can say a beauty ambassador as well.
I met Roshini. She was the whole high, bubbly, energetic girl, you know, doing all sorts of dance moves and stuff.
Jewan doesn't really like to talk a lot, so even if we're together sometimes, we'd probably here and there say something and I'd be the chatterbox going on and on and on and on and on, and he'd just be listening and nodding in approval. So my favorite thing to do with him is looking at television, but he might beg to differ because I usually follow like halfway through the film and then he'd hunch me and I wouldn't wake up, and then he'd be like, "You're missing the movie, this is the best part." And then I wake up at the end and I'm like, "What happened?" He's like, "Weren't you looking?"
Her favorite physical attribute?
I really do like his facial structure, and recently we were in the supermarket together and he was over by the refrigerator. He was looking for something and I was in the other aisle and I looked at him and I looked back. I gave him a second look. I didn't know it was him. I thought it was some other guy. I'm like, "Who is this guy?" I'm like, "Oh, it's Jewan." Because he has this really poised figure. Every time he stands, he looks all muscular, and his jawline, something does a little extra with him for his facial features, you know? So, you know, it kind of like nice from far, but not far from nice, but he's both. He's nice up close and nice from far. So I love his facial features. I love his muscular physique. And it's a plus because he can actually lift me.
Her eyes, definitely.
What did you like about me?
Her smile, I mean, her eyes and smile, if she just look at you or just appear in front of you, that's it. Conversation over is just, you know, lost like.
Jewan is very humble, very simple, and for me, I think he keeps me grounded because I get worked up a lot. I get all into what I'm doing, and he would be the one who'd be like, "Calm down, stay easy, don't worry, everything will follow through, it'll all be fine." And I think everybody needs that in their life. So, you know, you need the other person to kind of balance you out, and from the time you know you can meet someone like you can relate, be yourself, be your genuine, real self with, definitely love follows that.
Yes, who proposed? Roshini definitely proposed to me on the radio.
Actually, Valentine's Day, everyone was calling in, giving their shout outs, their love messages, and I'm there in the studio by myself feeling all jelly on Valentine's Day. So I decided, hey, maybe I can just propose to him and just, you know, be one of those women who can set that trend. So yes, he accepted, so it means that he probably loves me too.
And I was so nervous and I heard it and I just ran to my phone and tried to call the station just to be the next call after her commercial break, just to say, yes, I accept it.
And I would say I definitely do love him, and I don't just love him, I am also in love with him. And
it was kind of nice. I mean, I was so emotional on it.
Got many plans after the wedding with Jewan.
Myself and Mistress Prasad, yeah.
Well, we plan on getting our dance studio and a school.
You know, focus on our future kids, yeah.
And we also plan on getting either
kind of enjoy ourselves together as a newlywed couple, and hopefully by a year or two, yeah, we should, you know, bring little Jewan and Roshi's.
twin, or triplets. A lot of persons ask me this, and I was happy to answer them. And I think that a woman in the home, before you're married, you carry duties as a daughter, even as a sister. And when your parents hand over you to your husband-to-be under the beautiful mandap to get married, it is with acceptance that, Daddy, I'm sorry, I won't be able to be a budu anymore. So, you know, I have to carry my duties as a wife now. And I think one of the greatest honor and respect to give your husband is to take his last name. I know a lot of women who are independent and they have their name behind them. That's the name that everyone would know them by and remember them as. But I think if you're confident and if you're strong and people genuinely love you and are passionate about your work and what you do, they're going to learn to be familiar with your new name. So definitely I will happily take the title as Mrs. Mrs. Roshini Kushi Prasad.